Hello and welcome to our fluid flow. I'm here at the beautiful Hymes Beach, which is down the south coast of Australia, a few hours south of Sydney, and it, as you might notice, has very white sand. In fact, it's been voted the world's whitest sand, so we're very lucky. Okay, let's get straight into it. Find yourself a comfortable seat. I'm going to take the arms out towards the side, dropping the shoulders back and down. This class is designed to be really strong and soft all at the same time. So right now there's this strength of drawing the shoulders down, strength of the fingertips reaching each other, but then just a little bit of softness in the arms. And we're going to find some fluid circles, just waking up the arms, saying good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. And then flip the palms up. So keep that strength by the fingertips reaching away from each other. And then flip the fists down, stretching out the wrists. And then stretch the stretch the wrists and flip them up. Good. And then whichever way you went, reverse that. So keep lengthening, keep this lovely fluidity and softness, but it's strong. Okay, jaw and neck can be soft. Good. Fists are flipping down, stretching out the wrists, and fists are flipping up. Beautiful. And then just release that out. Let's find our way into a child's pose, either the knees together or the knees apart, but popping up onto the fingertips so your arms are really active. And as you inhale, walk your fingertips all the way over to the right. Exhale, come back to the center. Continue going over to the left as you inhale. And exhale, coming back to center. A few more like this. Inhaling to come over. And exhale back to the center. Use the inhale over to the side. And exhale back to center. Plant the hands down. Let's find our first down facing dog. So pedaling out the feet as much as you need to. Good. And then when you find some stillness, press the chest back towards the legs. You can have the knees as bent as you need. Lift the sit bones high. And we're going to use an inhale to lift the heels as high as we possibly can. Exhale, lower the heels back towards the mat. So inhaling to come up. Exhale to soften down. A few more like this. Inhale, push the mat away with the balls of the feet, nice and strong. Exhale, soften down. Last one. Inhaling up. This time, exhale, bend the knees. Walk to the top of your mat. Come to a halfway lift as you inhale. Soften as you exhale. Keep the knees nice and bent. Take your feet hip width distance. Hands are going to come into the elbow creases and just shake yes and no. You can work with straight or bent knees. It's up to you. But finding that softness in the head and neck. And then slowly start to get a bit of a swing in the upper body. Release that grip and roll vertebra by vertebra all the way up to standing. Keeping your knees a little bit bent the whole way up. Your chin's going to be the last thing to come all the way up. Good. Let's find the big toes together, heels slightly apart, hands to the heart space. We'll take a Surya A. Inhale, breathe the hands high. Exhale to soften forward and down. Inhale to lift forward. And stepping back for this first one, high plank, either with the knees down or off, but lowering all the way down. Untuck the toes, find a baby cobra, inhale. And then exhale, find your down facing dog. Let's step the right foot forward, find your high lunge, right knee stacked directly above that right ankle. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, and let's use the inhale to breathe the hands up. Now, as we work through this flow, bring your hands to the heart space just while I talk you through some things. You can either work with a straight leg or a bent knee, but whichever version you do, try and lengthen the tailbone down, lift the pubic bone up. Good. So from here, keeping those legs really strong, we're going to flow the top body. Use an inhale, reach the hands up overhead. Exhale to the heart space. A few more like this. Inhaling to come up. And exhale to the heart space. Good. Keep the shoulders drawing down as you reach and grow. Exhale down. Last one like this. Inhaling up. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Reach the chest forward. Find your arrowhead now. So hands are back. Then return back to center. So we use the inhale to breathe forward. Exhale to come in. Good. Inhale, reach the heart space forward, fingers back. Exhale, return to the heart space. Last one. Good. Exhaling, bring the hands to the heart space. And then from here, let's come flip the toes. So we've got the toes about 45 degrees into our goddess squat. So here, let's take the right elbow to right knee, reach the fingertips up and over. Slowly start to circle the arms down. Rotate and take the left elbow to the knee. Coming all the way back up to center. Keep the hips nice and strong and low. Inhale, come over to the left side now. Exhale as you circle round. Inhale to the right side. Come back to center. One more each side like this. Inhale, nice and fluid on the top. Strong in the bottom of the legs. Inhale up. Come back to center. Last one to the left side. Inhale over. Soften forward. Inhale over, coming up on that exhale, flip back to your high lunge, press back. This time, if you're ready for it, coming down halfway, roll over the toes, find your up facing dog, and press back, down facing dog. Good, just a few breaths here, any movements that you need, keeping the head and neck soft. Good, let's step the left foot forward this time. Draw the inner thighs towards each other and reach the hands high. Bring the hands to the heart space. Just find your solid lunge here. Dropping that tailbone down, lifting the pubic bone up. Let's go for a fluid flow now. Inhale to breathe up. And exhale down. Good, reach the fingertips away from you. Then draw them into the energy center. Good. Inhaling up. Exhale. Let the head and neck be uninvolved. Good. Last one. Hands to the heart space, moving straight away into our arrowhead flow as you inhale. Exhale back to the heart space. A few more like this. Breathe in the heart space forward. Exhale in. Last two. Inhale forward. Exhale. Last one. Bring the hands to the heart space. Let's flip the toes around. Find your goddess squat. Sorry for the view that you've got. Let's go to the left side first. Inhale, left knee over. Exhale to come forward. Inhale right. Come back to the center. Nice strong in the legs. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, soften forward. Inhale over. Exhale to come up. Let's just do a few more like this. Inhaling, opening into that side body. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale up. Last one. Reverse it over and forward, down. Inhale over. Come back to the center as you exhale. Find your high to low lunge. Maybe you drop the knees, maybe it's baby cobra or up facing dog if it feels good. Pressing back to down facing dog. Good. From here, lift the heels nice and high. Bend the knees, walk, float, or jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift as you inhale. Soften down as you exhale. Lift all the way up. And hands to the heart space. So from here, let's find Utkatasana. Inhale. And straight away, bring the hands down to your Uttanasana, so your forward fold, either with bent knees or straight legs. Now float the hands past your hips, a little bit like arrowhead arms. Good, so we inhale to come up, and then exhale, arrowhead arms as you reach the chest down. Good, inhale up, Utkatasana. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other here to create that stability. So it's nice and strong, but then we're just fluidly going from up to low. Last one, inhaling up. This time come forward. Maybe have a little play with lifting the heels and feeling that balance. So I always imagine that I've got a lasso around my waist, and then that and my hands are lifting me up as the balls of my feet push down into the mat. Good. Worst thing that happens is you step the left foot or the right foot out to the side. Good. Inhale back to Utkatasana. Let's forward fold down now. Take your halfway lift and find your flow. High to low plank. Good. Squeeze the heart space forward. Pressing back. Down facing dog. Good. From here, let's lower the knees down and find your way to bring the right heel forward. So we'll take a little bit of a stretch into the back of the legs. So before we come into this stretch, I've got my left foot into my right inner thigh, and I want to flex my toes. Even if I've got really tight hamstrings, I want to keep that leg pretty active. So we're going to draw that kneecap up towards the hip, so we're firing up the quads so we can lengthen out the back of the leg. Let's use an inhale to lift up here, and then exhale, drawing down and over the foot. Come all the way back up, inhale to lift, and then exhale to come down. This time, inhale, lift, and twist your right hand to reach towards your right foot. Left hand will go back, so we're in a twist. Place your left hand down, plant your right foot, swing all the way up, and reach through those fingertips. And then to reverse that, to slowly lower the hips down. So we've got a little bit of a flow. We use the inhale up, exhale, reach forward. Good, rolling up, inhale. The exhale will be the twist now. Plant the left hand down, reach up, and then lower the hips all the way down. One more like this, inhaling up, reaching forward. Coming all the way up as you inhale, and twist, reach through the fingertips, soft as you reach to the fingertips here, and slowly lower the hips down. Good, let's switch the legs over. So left foot is forward, right foot comes in towards the leg. So get that foot nice and flexed, kneecap drawing up towards the hips. Let's use an inhale, lifting high. Exhale to soften forward. Inhale, redraw up. This time exhale, twisting the left foot towards the left hand. Inhale to come up. I think I got that wrong there. Left hand towards the left foot, sinking down. Let's do this a few more times. Inhale up, reaching towards the toes. Roll back up, inhale. Left hand to foot as you exhale. Plant the right hand, reach to the fingertips, and lower the hips. Last round of this. Inhaling up, exhale to come forward. Rolling up as you inhale, twisting, exhale, plant the hand down, reach through the fingertips, lift the hips, and soften as you exhale. Beautiful. Okay, find yourself a comfortable seat. And by comfortable, it's not so comfortable. We're going to target outer hips, lower hips there. So if you want crossing one leg on top of the other, if you need a little bit more intense, flexing the foot and placing it on top, your double pigeon. And then the other option is to take knee on top of knee, as in Gomukhasana. Now, we're all going to do the same arms regardless of your leg variation, and I'll mirror you. So walk your right fingertips out to the side. Use an inhale, breathe into the side body. Exhale, walk the hands all the way around. Good, inhale, open up. And exhale, coming up nice and tall. So inhale, breathe into the right side body. Exhale, forward, walking round. Inhale, open up. And exhale to come up. A few more like this. Have a little play. Maybe you want to keep this even more fluid so it flows a little bit more. Or maybe you want to pause in one spot. If you're just feeling like it needs a few breaths held in one spot, you've got that option as well. Good. And then the last time that you go around will be this one. So when you finish, just find yourself sitting upright, nice tall spine. No rush. Come round and up. Let's switch feet over. So whichever variation you have, just switch so the other one is on top. And then I'll mirror you this time. Let's take the left hand out this time. Inhale into the side body. Exhale to come forward. Inhale, side body. And exhale up. Ready? Reaching over for the inhale. Exhale, walk the fingertips around. Inhale. And exhale. And just take that around. Maybe you want to pause for a few breaths in one spot. Finding that little niggly bit. Up to you. I'm going to keep mine fluid. Head and neck are really like dead weights here. And then last time round, I'm going to meet back in a comfortable seat. So take the stretch out of it now. Bring the hands to the heart space. Let's use an inhale, breathe the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Good, inhale up. Exhale, soften as you lift. Last one like this. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart space, gently softening the gaze or closing down the eyes. Drop the forehead down towards the heart space. Take a moment to thank yourself for practicing, for bringing strength and fluidity into your body, strength and fluidity into your mind. And remember that you can be strong and soft all at the same time. Namaste.